from Polytechnic Ati Padang. Welcome to the online training course on food commodity processing on dried mango processing. Kindly ensure that your microphones are muted to avoid any background noise during the session. It is an honor to welcome His Excellency Ambassador Mr. Diar Nurbintoro, the Director of the Non-Aligned Movement Center for the South-South Technical Cooperation, or NAMCSSTC, Bapak Dedi Rahmat, Assistant Director of the Polytechnic Ati Padang. Once again, welcome to this online training course on food commodity processing on dried mango processing. To begin our program, I now have the pleasure to inviting the Director of the NAMCSSTC, Your Excellence Ambassador Diar Nurbintoro, to deliver the opening remarks. Please go ahead, Pak Dubes.
Thank you, Mr. Safi. Good morning, dear colleague in Caribbean, and good evening, dear colleague in Padang and in Jakarta. Mr. Dedi Rahmat, representative from Polytechnic ATA Padang, esteemed trainers, distinguished participants from all Caribbean, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Non-Aligned Movement Center for South-South Technical Cooperation, I warmly welcome all of you to this training on dried mango processing. The Caribbean region holds remarkable agriculture potential, with mango being one of its key tropical fruits. Much like Indonesia, your fertile land and tropical climate offer an excellent foundation for agro-industry development. This training, organized by Polytechnic ATI Padang in collaboration with Ministry of Industry and Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Indonesia, aims to enhance local skills in transforming fresh mango into high-value, longer-lasting products. We believe that by strengthening local capacities, we can open up new economic opportunities, improve food security, and contribute to sustainable development in your communities. This program is part of our broader commitment to share practical knowledge and build bridges between countries of the Global South. By using simple tools and eco-friendly methods, we hope to show that value-added food processing is not only possible, but accessible to all, especially small producers, women, and local entrepreneurs. We are confident that the knowledge and skills gained through this training will empower you to innovate, create new market opportunities, and uplift your local economies. Let this be the beginning of a lasting partnership between our institution, united in our pursuit of inclusive growth and shared prosperity. Thank you, and once again, welcome you all.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for the inspiring remarks. To officially commence this training, may I now invite Bapak Dedi Rahmat to deliver the opening remarks of the training session. Please, Pak, silakan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Satya. Good morning, all, and good evening for the friends from NAMCSST and also from Polytechnic IT Padang. This is my honor to deliver a speech from on behalf of our director, Dr. Isra Mauludi, who cannot join us for tonight. First of all, let me greeting Honorable Director of NAMCSSTC, His Excellency Mr. Ambassador Diar Nurbintoro, and Honorable Organizational Team from NAMCSSTC and Polytechnic Ati Padang who successfully organized this training. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and also participants from the Caribbean region. Good morning again, and very warm welcome to you to this special international online training session hosted by us, Polytechnic Ati Padang. It is a truly an honor for us to be entrusted with the responsibility of conducting this important training for our Caribbean friends. This training is sponsored by NAM-CSSTC and focusing on the processing of agricultural products, particularly mangoes and also bananas. At Polytechnic Ati Padang, we pride ourselves on our commitment to innovation, knowledge sharing, and also capacity building. We understand the significance of agricultural product in the global economy, and we are excited to share our expertise with all of you as we explore sustainable practice for enhancing the quality and value of these important fruits. Back in 2023, Polytechnic Ati Padang has been entrusted to conduct similar training for Caribbean countries uh, about coconut derivative product. And this time we have a chance to share our knowledge about processing of mangoes and also bananas. We realize that mangoes and bananas are not only vital source of nutrition, but also key economic commodities for many countries and also for the Caribbean. These trainings aims to equip you all participants with practical skills and knowledge to improve the processing methods and explore new opportunities for your communities and also industry in your home country. We believe that through this collaboration, we can create a stronger ties and foster mutual understanding between our regions. The exchange of knowledge and experiences is crucial in addressing the global challenges of agricultural industries development. And I am confident that insight gained from this program will be valuable to each of you as well as for your countries. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all of the participants for your interest in this program. I have information that 40 participants already joined. And I also extend my thanks to NAM CSST as sponsor, our esteemed instructor who are ready to guide us all and you through this learning journey. I believe together we will work toward achieving greater progress in agricultural processing and improving the livelihoods of many. Once again, welcome to the Polytechnic Ati Padang online training. And on behalf of our director, now I'm officially open this online training. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Mr. Dedi Rahmat. And we sincerely appreciate your support and commitment to continuing our initiative and collaborations. Before we begin the main session, let's take a brief virtual group photos. So may I kindly ask all participants to turn on your cameras for a moment? You can usually find the camera icon at the bottom of your Zoom screen. All right. Let's wait a few moments as more cameras are turned on. All right, maybe the coordinator from Polytechnic Ati Padang will take screenshot. So,
Okay. One,
a
two, three. Big smile once more. One, two, three. Next slide. Wait. One, two, three. Okay. Thank you.
all right, thank you everyone for turning on your cameras, and thank you to Ibu Esther Adwar for capturing the group photos. It is wonderful to see all of your smiling faces from across the region. Now, before we begin to the main training materials and session, we will conduct a brief pre-test. This just to get a general understanding of your current knowledge related to dried mango processing. It is not graded, so please don't worry. Just do your best. And for the link, you may find it in the group chat. Let's see if it's already shared. Give me one moment. Okay, maybe we take around 5 minutes to take a pre-test. It's already in your WhatsApp chat, and I will also send it here through the Zoom group chat as well. All right, please don't forget to do your pre-test. So we have 4 more minutes to do the pre-test. Just a reminder for those who just tuned in, we are currently doing a pre-test, and the link for pre-test is already given to your WhatsApp group. All right, so that's 5 minutes to do the pretest. Now that we've completed the pretest, we'll proceed to our training session on direct mango processing. To begin this session, I would like to invite our colleague from Polytechnic Ati Padang, who will serve as today's instructor. So please, I think it is Ibu Dian Hasni. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Satya, for give me time to speak and to start my presentation. I hope all of our friends in Caribbean can hear me well and can see me well. Yeah, before I start, I will start to share my presentation. Okay. Yes. So good morning for all the participants. A very warm welcome to all of you for joining us in this virtual training on food commodity processing based on mango and banana product. But for today, the day one workshop, we will focus only for dry mango processing. As mentioned by our vice director, that we are very delighted to have a chance to share and discuss the dry mango processing with all of you. So today in this 90 minutes, we will focus on processing and packaging and how to control the quality of dry mango during process and packaging. And first of all, we would like to introduce me and my colleague will give a speech about the material about the topic that I mentioned before. We are here. There are three of us. Me myself is Dian, and also we have Dwi and Dedi. Okay. In this presentation, it will highlight the several topics. First, we go to introduction, and then we going deeper to the raw material and how to process dry mango, how to package and label it, and then how to ensure the quality during the processing and packaging. If I speak too fast, please give a sign, maybe by raise your hand or something like that. So I hope that all of you can understand what I say. So the learning objective of this training, it will go to you, and you got what I mean to say. Okay, is it okay? I hope so. Yeah. I would like to start my presentation with a bit of history. So then we know that where this mango came from. Back in 5,000 years ago, mango originated in the eastern India, southern China, and Southeast Asia region over 5,000 years ago. And 1,000 years later, mango mango were first cultivated in India, and then mango first cultivated in India, and then through the trade and colonization, go spread all over the world. And the local breeding and cultivation were massively done by Southeast Asian community precisely in Malaysia and Indonesia, which make Indonesia and Malaysia counted as the country with the most or the huge diversity of mango. We can find many varieties of mango in Malaysia and Indonesia. So then I go to Indonesia. In Indonesia, we have mango season during September and December. So in this month we don't have mango yet. It's several variety already has start their harvesting time, but it's still not much. Indonesia counted as the second largest producer of mango after India, with the productivity in 2023 reach up to 3.3 million tons per year. The mango planted all over Indonesia, so it's not central in one island, but all of Indonesian archipelago we can plant mango. But the variety and the the variety and the quantity, the quality and the quantity, it's varied over. It's varied over the type, and it is influenced by climate, soil type, pest control, how we pruning, and how we irrigate the plants. Ilangin lagi. Okay. Okay. Is it okay for the slide? Can you all of the participants see that? Okay. Then this is some variety of mango in Indonesia. We have mango arum manis, which is sweet and has smooth texture. It's popular in Central Java. We also have mango manalagi. It's mango manalagi has a huge size, and also potato mango or mango kentang, mango golek. With for golek mango, the size is the appearance is long shape and it's good for drying and juicing. But in this dry mango product, we use mango podang because it's from the other variety, it is the sweetest one, and also it doesn't has fiber, so it's fiberless. It's one of requirement to use to pick up the variety for dry mango. We need to have a fiberless mango. I'm trying to search how about in Caribbean, how about mango productivity in Caribbean, and that's what I found. And if I got the wrong information, I'm so sorry, and we can discuss it later. The harvesting time in Caribbean is valid mostly during May and August. So I think this month you already will have mango. And then after this training, you can try to make based on our training. Okay. Mango also available in all Caribbean country, and the quality is varied over the country. But it's only grow in small garden, mini farm, backyard, no commercial scale production. But because most of mango in Caribbean has a sweet taste and also has a bright color, is also very potential to develop for agritourism and processing development. And when I look for what kind of variety in what kind of variety of mango in Caribbean countries, I have or I got different or several variety, but when I see or compare each other, a Julie variety, the most potential candidate that we can use for a dry mango product because it's a very sweet and also fiberless compared to the others. But I think we can discuss it later. Next, we talk about mango taxonomy. It's a bit textbook, but I just would like to say that the scientific name for mango is similar for mango all over the world is Mangifera indica L. And mostly when we talk about nutritional composition of the mango, it's a very nutritious, it's very high in nutrition. But the water content is quite high, reach up 80%. And the carbohydrate and sugar also the main component. Then the main component of mango, which make why mango taste is sweet. And also the mango has antioxidant like carotenoid and polyphenol. Carotenoid is the one that responsible why the mango flesh is yellow. Okay, and polyphenol, that's the main contribution of polyphenol. Why mango has very unique aroma because it has good antioxidant and good polyphenols. It's also rich in vitamin and minerals. And I would like also to talk about the sensory profile of mango. This is a very important. Why? Because by knowing the good mango, we can pick the best one that we can use for our product. So start from the appearance. The mango should be when it's a full ripe, it should be start red around yellow, orange or red. When it's not ripe yet, it will has a green skin. The shape will be varied, start from oval or kidney shape, or maybe long shape like manga golek that I presented before. And for the juiciness, when the ripening level is higher, so then the water content is also increased. That's mean the juiciness of mango, it also increase. It's so delicious when you make juice or syrup concentrate from the good ripe of mango. Yeah, the level of ripening it's a perfect. The taste and the aroma, ripe mango have an aromatic distinct sweet. Many people say it's a very unique, like a fruity, sweet and tangy flavor combined together, make it a tropical and inviting aroma. Okay, and similar with juiciness, texture also varied based on the ripeness level. Ripe mango has smooth, juicy. The flesh is smooth, juicy, and slightly fibrous near the pit. Okay, so yeah. Why mango? So we already talked about the nutritional compound. We already talked about the sensory profile, what we taste when we eat mango. But why we should process the mango? Why we cannot make it keep it fresh for a long time? That could not be happen because mango is a climateric fruit. What is mean of climateric fruit? Climateric fruit is a type of food that able to ripe even after we pick it up. So you pick the mango from the tree, you pick it, it's not ripe yet. But when you keep it in the room temperature, yeah, in your house, it will be ripened by themselves. That's mean a climatic food. So when the harvesting time during the peak, you have a lot of mango. We cannot eat mango all the time. Yeah. So that's mean when it ripe, mango chemical compounds and physical looks are changing, such as the water inside of the mango increase, the sugar is increased, and makes them easy to spoil. Yeah, you can find then your mango is rotten after you keep it for 2 or 3 days in the room temperature. Why? Because it's changing. It's the ripening process is still happen. Yeah, that's why we need to do something about it. Why we need to do it? If we have a proper, is it okay? We can keep it fresh when we have a technology to store and or to slower the ripening process. Is it okay? But when we don't have that, and also we have like a tropical Indonesia, we have all year is in the hot season. That's mean the ripening process is still going on. That's make a sense why we need to make a derivative product from mango. So, mango could dry mango could be an option to maintain the economic value of mango. So, when we see what we make from mango in Indonesia, we have mango juice, we have mango concentrated syrup, we make a pickle from mango. And also we make dry mango or mango chip. We can also make mango candy, jams from mango, and also ice cream or sorbet. Then I compare to what kind of derivative product that you have there in the Caribbean. What you make mango for? You make also mango juice. You also make a chutney. Chutney is I presume that this is the same chutney in India. So something sweet. And also you make mango sauce, pickle mango. So we have also pickle mango here. You have mango wine or something, alcohol beverage from mango jam and mango ice cream sorbet. Then when comparing this, I see that you don't have dry mango. That's why we propose dry mango in this season, in this training, to talk with you. But and then for the next slide, it will be presented by my colleague Dwi. So I will stop to share my slide, and for Dewi, for Dwi, the floor is yours.
Halo, halo. Okay, thank you, Miss Dian. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dwi Kemala Putri. Will continue the presentation about dried mango. So, in this slide, I will talk about dried mango. Okay. Dried mango is one of the most popular and valuable mango derivative product, both for local consumption and export, especially in countries like Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, and Mexico. Based on the previous explanation with Miss Dian, mangoes contain about up to 80% of water. This high water content makes mangoes easy to deteriorate and spoilage since microorganisms prefer to grow in most environments. Therefore, to extend the shelf life of mangoes, we can use drying method. With drying a mangoes, amount of water will reduce but still preserving their nutritional content. Okay, in this table, dried mango is made by removing the moisture from mango slices. In this table, there are 4 drying method can be used. They are sun drying, hot air drying, freeze drying, or vacuum drying. In this training, we use oven or hot air drying method. This method is commonly used on a commercial scale. In this process, drying takes about 6 to 10 hours at a temperature of 55 to 60 degrees Celsius. Next. Okay, this slide discusses the nutritional benefits and practical advantages of dried mango. Dried mangoes have a longer shelf life. When fresh mangoes should be stored at a temperature of 10 until 13 degrees Celsius to slow down the ripening process, avoiding the mold, but dried mangoes can be stored for 6 until 12 months with properly sealed. Dried mangoes are rich in fiber and vitamins. Removing the water from mangoes can reduce the weight of mangoes, so the mangoes can be easy to export to any others. And also, dried mangoes take up much less room to store or transport. Dried mangoes don't need to be stored in a refrigerator because they contain of little water, which is the main cause of spoilage. And the last, dried mangoes are easy to carry and can be enjoyed anytime and anywhere. Okay, this is the following are steps for making dried mango. For the first, the process of making dried mangoes starts with selecting ripe and high quality fresh mangoes. Then the mangoes are peeled and sliced into pieces, approximately 1 until 2 centimeters in width and thickness. The next step involves preparing a soaking solution by dissolving 4% sugar and 1% citric acid in 1000 milliliter of water. Ratio between mango and water is 1:1. So if we have 1000 gram mangoes, the amount of water is 1000 milliliters water. The slices are soaked in the prepared solution for 1 hour, so the fruit can absorb the solution. The purpose of adding citric acid is to prevent a browning of dried mangoes product. After 1 hour, strain to remove the excess water. After straining, the mango slices are arranged on a tray that has been lightly greased with vegetable oil to prevent sticking. Next, the mangoes are then dried at 60 degrees Celsius for 7 hours. During this time, after 3 hours of drying, The slices are flipped to ensure even dehydration in each side. Once drying is completed, the texture, color, and taste of the mangoes are evaluated for quality control. The weight of the dried mangoes is then measured and the yield is calculated. Finally, the dried mangoes are packed in vacuum-sealed plastic bags and stored at room temperature. Video atau? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video of the process of making a dried mangoes.
Dried mango tutorial. The process is simple and you can make it at home with kitchen materials. First, we should provide the ingredients. We use the ripe mango, sweet, thin skin, small seeds, fiberless flesh, and not too watery. Juicy or overripe mango is more preferred. Then we have additional ingredients such as citric acid, sugar, canola oil, and drinking water. The equipment: we should have food-grade gloves, cutting board, sharp kitchen knife, kitchen weighing scale, drying rack, strainer and dehydrator, and standard kitchen utensils such as basin, spoon, and silicone brush. First step is weigh the fresh mango and peel out the skin. Remove the green part. Then cut the mango flesh. Slice the flesh with 1 around 2 centimeters thickness, 1 around 2 centimeters width. The length of slice based on the length of flesh. Weigh the mango slice. Make a note. Weigh 4% sugar and 1% citric acid, based on the weight of mango slice. Place the water with ratio 1:1 with mango slice in basin. Pour the sugar and citric acid. Stir it well and soak the mango slice in water for 1 hour. Strain the mango slice. Arrange in drying rack. Spread a pinch of canola oil in drying rack using silicone brush. It will make mango not sticky after drying. Turn on and set up the dehydrator at temperature 60 degrees Celsius for 7 hours. Dried the mango. After 3 hours, turn back the mango slice to extend the proper drying. Turn off the dehydrator and weigh the dried mango. Put into the packaging. Seal the product and stick on the label. It can be stored in room temperature 25 degrees Celsius, but please avoid direct sunlight. Optional, you can also keep it in refrigerator for fresh and tasty mango.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the video is processing about how to make a dried mangoes. Next, we will explain about the packaging and quality control, and will be explained with Mr. Dedi. Mr. Dedi, the time is yours.
Thank you, Miss Dwi and also Miss Dian. And hello again, participant. let me continue with the packaging. But before that, I have a question. I think you know how to use the hands tool in the Zoom meeting, right? My first question is, how many of you have tried the dried mango before? You can raise your hand by click the hand raise in the participant. Wow, a lot. More than 3, more than 5, more than 4. Oh, I think a lot of you already try and eat dried mango, right? So it's good. And how do you think about it? You can write something in the chat. One word to explain your thought about the dried mango. Do you like it? You don't like it? Or extra? Delicious, very good. Okay, tasty. Okay, okay. And two more question. And what do you think? What is the main difference between the fresh mango and the dried mango one after you eat it? Dried mango is like it a lot. Okay. And the third question is like addictive. Okay. that's a very good one. The dried mango was addictive. Okay. More lovely. Okay. So like I already said before, the aim of the dried mango is like to prolong this shelf life of the mango. If we have a fresh mango and we store it like without any process, so it will be very much fast and also quick to be spoiled. And one thing that we can do in processing it by drying the mango, but even we did a very good drying method, but without any packaging, so I believe that it still can be very fast to be spoiled. So now my turn actually to explore and sharing a little bit about packaging. So I have another question. How many of you, yeah, how many of you, when you buy something, when you buy a food, you will decide by looking at the package of the food? You can raise your hand. Oh, Carrie, I know her. How are you, Carrie? Yeah, we met at the last training, right, Carrie? Okay. More than 4? More than, yeah, a lot. So I think a lot of people also do the same, that when we want to buy something, sometimes, but not sometimes, but maybe regularly, we look first at the packaging. So packaging is very important for the consumer. For point of view of the consumer, they sometimes they look at the packaging. So if we are the industry or the small medium enterprise, so we should consider the packaging. But what the packaging mean for the industry is like, the first thing is like, with packaging, this is the reliable way of guaranteeing safe, cost effective in delivery of product to the final consumer in optimum condition. So everything that we try to conduct it in our process method should be delivered in the same quality when the product reach the consumer. So one of the way to pretend the quality is by doing the packaging. And also packaging have a meaning that an efficient, coordinated system of preparing commodities and produce for transport, dissemination, storage, retailing, and the ultimate use for which it is intended. See, everything that we want to be able and to have a good condition of our product when reach to consumer, we can do it in packaging. So some expert also explain the packaging as a techno-commercial function. A techno-commercial, like we said before, some consumer decide how to buy, where, what to buy, and by looking at the packaging. So it's like it's nowadays like a lot of industry have a war with a packaging material and etc. Oops, sorry. When we look at the packaging, there's four main purpose or four function, fundamental function of the packaging. The first one is to contain. The second one is to protect. The third one is to inform. And the fourth one or the last one is to promote. What is the function of the contents? When we look at the packaging, yeah, the package is governed and selected by product, physical form, and nature. So when we package the food or the product or our product, it can facilitate an easy handling from us, the producer, to the retailer, and also to the consumers. And also to adequate size and also shape. So we can make a lot of shape of the packaging to represent our products. And the last one is like to proper constructional structure of the products. And second, hold the content and keep them safe and secure until they are used by the consumers. So this is the function of the content, as a content for the packaging. And the second function is to protect. What is to protect? Miss Dwi and Miss Dian said before that one of the purpose by drying the mango is like to reduce the water content or moisture content of the mango, so it cannot be easily to be used by the microorganism to life. So it can also we know that a lot of microorganism is like in our air, in our hand, in our soil, and etc., and even in our hands. So that's why by package our food, it can prevent of the damage and potentially during the distribution and also the storage by microorganism surrounding of the product. And also it preserves the food quality and reduce the potential damage from food hazard like chemical, microbiological, physical hazard like a sun and another gases from the environmental. And the third function is to inform. We know that not every people can eat everything. Some people has an allergen. So it's very important to put all of the ingredient and also all of the nutrition in our product, yeah, in food product. So this is also function of the packaging to inform our consumer, not also for ready to use or ready to eat food, but also for some like ready to cook. There is information how to handle with the food, or how to cook the food, how to use the cook before we can eat it. Yeah, is for example, they have ingredient, they have serving and saving information, and also they have legal labels such as maybe for in Muslim country they have halal and etc. The last function is to promote. So, some experts said that with a good packaging, it can be self-declare that the product is good without any advertising. Yeah. For example, in Indonesia, we have like a milk for the ladies who want to be skinny and etc. So they make the shape of the package is like with similarly with the slimming bodies of a human. So it's like it can be like how to they can marketing their product without any saying or without any advertising. So we go more detail about the mango packaging material. We can use three of this packaging material for the dried mango. You can use plastic films or aluminum foil. It's like the new one, the very new one method or material. And the rigid plastic, like you saw in the video, they use the rigid plastic container. And also the last one, the vacuum packaging. This one is like a very very usual to be using in for dried mango, vacuum packaging. So that we see for first for plastic film and laminate. It's encompass material, multi-plastic, or sometimes they put it aluminum foil and also paper, and it's like it multi-layers packaging. The benefit is like it can accommodate wide range of product, especially and also for the dried mango, lightweight, but so it can reduce transportation cost and environmental impact, and also it's flexible. Yeah, plastic film laminate is very flexible, and also providing protection against moisture and also air and light. But the challenge for plastic film laminate is like many flexible packaging material are not biodegradable, so it's harmful for our environmental. And some type of flexible packaging may contain harmful chemical that can move from our packets to become to our product, and later we eat the product. Yeah. And the second material is rigid plastic or bottle. The type is like PET, HDPE, high density polyethylene or low density polyethylene, etc. You can find it very easy in the markets. The benefit with rigid plastic is like lightweight and durable, resistant to moisture and chemical, cost effective and easily to customizable. And the challenge not biodegradable, same like a plastic, leading to environmental concerns, same. Some types can release harmful chemical when exposed to heat or sunlight. So it's also become absorbed by our product and can. Some people said that microplastic can be the source of a cancer. And the last one, vacuum packaging. It's like usually it's made from the polyethylene or multi-layer films and strong heat sealing properties. So it's like very strong one. The benefit, extend shelf life, since it's able to remove the air. So without the air, so it's like a new method of packaging. So there's no air. We take all of the air and we make it a vacuum. So it's just only the mango. So it can preserve the sensory properties because we vacuum it and compact to the storage. But the challenge can flatten delicate or soft piece if the texture is important. Jadi if we have like the soft product, so it can be flattened and become a soft during the processing. So, and also the challenge for this vacuum package is need specialized vacuum sealing equipment. So it's like we need a special utensil to do the vacuum packaging. What you should bear in your mind during your if you want to package your product, first is like you have to make sure that the package that you choose should be preserve the quality of its foods, yeah, and its manufacture for. So it's like the aim of manufacturing or the aim of processing, it can be prolonged when you package your product. And selection of the suitable packaging for dried mango should be considered the fact that we explained below. First is like mango quality attributes, including sensory, nutritional, and technological characteristics. Any kind of deteriorative reaction that destroy the quality of dried mango, absorption of flavor by packaging material, and also the migration of our packaging material to our product. So this four should be you should consider this four when you choose the material for your dried mango later. And most important thing about packaging is the labeling. So it's like this is in Indonesia, the regulation in Indonesia, you should have the name of the product, composition, network, producer, and address, halal Indonesia, date and code production, expired date, etc. So it's like I think it's like almost thing that include in FAO standard should also include in Indonesian daily in the Indonesian regulation. So I think it's the same in your country, that at least you have to put the name of the product, ingredient, expired date, and production of registration number. It should be included in your package when you label it your product. So that's the last slide from my side, and thank you. And I give it back to Miss Dian. And later we can do a discussion. Yeah. If you have any question, you can have a discussion later. So Miss Dian, again, back to you again, please.
Okay. The book. Okay, I will continue with the quality control. I hope all of you not get bored of me. So we already talked about the process, and we already talked about the packaging. Now we need to think about how to maintain the best quality of dry mango. When we already know how to make it and we already know how to package it. I propose to you the holistic approach. That means that we need to make sure all that we done, start from the scratch until to the end of product. It's sorry, it's not full screen yet. This one, yes. Can you see it now? Yeah. So the from farm to fork, that means that from the scratch, from the raw material until the end of the product, we have a key parameter to control the process. That's the first one. The second one, all the stage that we done as described or as explained from Mrs. Dwi should follow the safe food handling and hygiene practice. You can see that in the video that we use the glove, and we try to not to talk during the process, and also we follow the hygiene practice. The detail of safe food handling practice, we will not discuss in detail here, but you will have it in the module later on. So then that's the two key that you need to do when you make sure that we have the good quality of the mango, by make sure the key parameter. Oh yeah, and by make sure wait. Yeah. And by make sure that you follow the food handling practice. The next one is, please choose the good raw material, because the best fresh mango will produce the best dry mango. Yeah, choose mango variety. I surprised that you already know this product, so I think you will know which the variety in your country, the best one to make the dry mango. For our experience, the fiberless mango produce the best taste rather than mango with a lot of fiber. Then check the ripening level and make it clean. That's the another tips. And also, please do process with quality parameter. Make sure you cut and the mango with a uniform size to make sure that all the mango have a good chance to evaporating the water in the similar level. Small size will provide better evaporation, but I would like to say that larger size is more attractive when we sell it, sell it rather than the small size. Do the pre-treatment, soaking in sugar and citric acid. It will help us to prevent the browning and preserve the real color of fresh mango. I also can tell you that we can also use a lime juice or lemon juice. The percentage it's also it will be fairly around 1 to 5%. You can try it, but it also can help you to prevent the browning, because lime juice or lemon juice consists of ascorbic acid, which also help us to make a bright color or preserve the right color for your food when you dry it. And then straining the slice of mango to separate the excess water, and don't forget to grease the oil. Otherwise, it will be hard to cut it off because it's sticky in your drying rack. Then you should choose the most sufficient drying method based on your infrastructure and aware of its consequences. I don't know, in your country, how you make dry mango? With sun drying, or maybe with your oven? Could you say something in the chat? Dehydrator. Wow, you already have dehydrator. That's good. Yeah. So we also use the dehydrator machine. We have it here like this, our dehydrator. So this is, yeah, the dehydration with hot air. It's the most common commercial method, and it will help the moisture coming up from the from the mango, and by circulating the hot air. So it makes sure the water content is uniform at the end, but you will need to make sure that the temperature should not higher than 60. Otherwise, all of the vitamin will be lost, and yeah, you will have a flattened mango taste. It's not as fresh as the fresh one, but because with dry mango, we hope that we can still have the feeling to eat fresh mango, but without the water. So by drying it around 60 degrees for 7 hours, the moisture content will be around 15 up to 20. This will make mango can be self-stable if we package it with the right way. So you can use also sun drying rag, but make sure it have a lid so it cannot be contaminated. And also we have here food dehydrator. And also, this is the most it's produced a fairly good dry mango with a freeze dryer. Because why? Because with a freeze dryer, we freeze the mango first, and then we dry it through the sublimation process. So the water contents freezing become ice, and the ice is sublimate directly, yeah, and give the left a huge poros inside the mango flesh that makes all of the aroma is still the same. We also have we can keep the aroma as similar as the first one, but the texture is not it's not a chewy like the dry one, like that, like when we use the hydrator. Okay, so the texture it's much more similar when with the fresh one when you use a freeze dryer. And then we need to do a final inspection of product by sensory test, see the color, make sure the aroma is still the same. The texture should be flexible and chewy. It's kind of hard to digest, yeah. When you have not hard or brittle texture, that means your dry mango is over dry. When it is very soft, it's not dry enough. And when the color is not black yellow or is such of brown, it's indicate over drying as well. When you have a sour odor, it means that maybe your dry mango is contaminated. The taste should be as sweet as fresh mango, and the flavor of fresh mango is preserved. We can still taste it. Then the last one, make sure you have a good packaging to maintain its quality. Seal it properly, and then when you like to market it or to sell it, first do the shelf-life test to make sure that you know, like testing in a controlled environment, so you know that how long that your product will be safe and stable in this kind of packaging. In the video, we present this one, right? With bottle and laminated plastic. But also we did the vacuum packaging one, like this, with this kind of machinery. This is a vacuum sealer packaging. By using vacuum sealer, we will have a longer shelf life, optimum quality. It will keep the product out of moisture and air. So there's no contact of air, there's no contact of moisture. because when dry food has a long contact of moisture, it will reabsorb the water and then make it oxidate, make the product oxidated. That means the quality is decreased. Yeah. So it will help to prevent spoilage more effective than plastic packaging or bottle packaging. But if we only do it in local market, I think this two one is okay. But when you will like to do it for export market, vacuum packaging, that's the better one. I think that's all from us. I will give it back to Mr. Satya for our discussion time. Thank you very much for your attention all.
Thank you very much for the insightful presentation from all of the instructors, Ms. Dian, Ms. Dwi, and Mr. Dedi. Now, we will begin our discussion and Q&A session. But before we continuing to the discussion, I'd like to kindly remind all of the participants to fill in the attendance list. This is very important because only those who complete the attendance will be eligible to receive the certificates of the participation. And also, tomorrow we'll conduct a post test, which will also need to be completed in order to receive your certification. All right, to all participants, if you have any question or comments, please feel free to type them in the chat box or raise your hand and we'll give you the opportunity to unmute and ask your question directly. Okay, so first of all, I've seen some question in my chat. First from Lewelins Manufacturing Company from St. Kitts and Nevis. They're asking if uh, they're asking about pre-mango preparation, how to ripen the mango safely without spoiling, pre-washing and sanitizing so they can ripen safely. That's the first question. Maybe the instructor can prepare that answer. Do you want
Oh,
the question to be answered directly, or you want me to read all the question first and you will reply?
okay, Mr. Satya, I think we can answer first the question from the chat group in Zoom meeting.
Oh,
So
sure.
Mr. Pete Hall, Mr. Walker from Tobago asks about why we should soak the mango slice in sugar if mango is already sweet. Apparently, sugar help to prevent from microorganism attack during when it dry, because sugar is hygroscopic and microorganism doesn't like hygroscopic matters. Yeah, that's it will prevent microbial growth. Yeah. Because all of the surface of mango slice will cover with a sugar solution, and when it dry, the sugar also will somehow, when we didn't see it, cover in a surface of mango, and it will have to prevent the microbial growth. I think so it can prolong the shelf life. That's the reason. And we also not use it too much. I think for 4%. Some literature say 3 up to 5% is adequate enough to help us to maintain the shelf life. So we choose 3.5, and then we choose 5, but 5 is too sweet. 3.5, we cannot with 3.5, because we're adding the citric acid, it's getting more sour, and our canalicia doesn't like it. So I try to make it higher by 4%, and it's good enough. We can still taste the freshness, and it how to say that? It's menutupi. How to say it?
Cover.
That's cover the sour taste. Sorry. Then, oh, that's different feeling. You answer the question rather than before I just explain what I did. Okay, next. The next question is, yes, I think, I don't know, the committee, will they getting the recording of this training and the slide? The slide, yes, the recording, YouTube, you can see it on YouTube. We will give it the link. So you can watch it back again. And then how long will it take to sun dry? Oh, the answer is, how do we check? How do we check the water content? You need to use some kind of utensil to check the moisture content. It's easy to use. Commonly, coffee producer country commonly use it, and I think a lot of people, you can buy it on Amazon, maybe there. We don't, yeah. We also have this product to check the water content. I think I can give the link later in our group chat for the checking the water content. So it's a kind of easy to use, handy to carry on utensil equipment. Then how long will it take to sun dry? Oh, it will depends. When you have rainy season, it will take a long time. But when you have a good sunshine, I think 5 days. You start from 9. Here in Indonesia, we will start from 9 up to 12, and then we turn it over 12 to 30 to 15. Then it's enough for the day. Then we do it again next day. Okay. And what else? I think, yes, that's all from the group chat. And
Let me add something about the how do we
yeah.
check the water content. So you can to check water content, you can use like that's one is you can use the tool for water content, yeah, moisture test, or you can use like a very simple test like oven calculation. So you took your product and you put it in oven with maybe 100 degrees Celsius and for 1 hour, and after that before that you need to wait your product how do we. So for example, you have the after dehydration, you wait your mango and it put at 98 gram, for example, and then you put it in oven for 100 degrees Celsius, and you have another week. So it's like it will the weight will be reduced, right? So till it like stable, the weight is stable, and you can make a calculation like the weight the wet weight and reduce with the dry weight, and you can per and it's like a normal calculation for the moisture content. So it's like a very easy one. You can check it in the Google, and you can ask about the oven method. Yeah, oven method for the moisture contents. But yeah, back again to you, Miss Dian.
Thank you, Mr. Dedi. Yeah, that's the easy and practical one. Wake the raw material, and after you dry, you wake it again, and then you calculate it.
So I saw said some people one people
Yeah,
raise the hand,
raising hand.
but not anymore. If you have a question, you can ask directly, or you can write it down in the chat box.
Yeah. We would like to see
So
some
sorry.
face also.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. There's
Mm.
another question from Natalie Clark from Grenada. She asked, is there any alternative to citric acid?
Yes. Yes. We can also use lime juice or lemon juice. You have lime or lemon there in something, any kind of fruit that has a sour taste. So if you have lime juice or lime or lemon, you can take extract the water around 1% up to 1.5%. More than that is just it will be too sour. 1% is enough. We use 1% of citric acid, solve it in 1,000 milliliter of water for 1 kg of raw mango. Yes.
All right, I hope it answered your question
Yeah.
for Natalie Clark from Grenada.
Yeah, there are also question from Kafika Honor from Dominica. Can sugar be swapped with a honey syrup? I think you can do it. Try to do it. I also read about that all of Caribbean people like something spices. That's right. Is it right? You like yes, yeah. So you can, I think, is it also possible for you to, after dry mango is done, you can make it or you can coat it with some cinnamon, some how chili powder maybe. I can imagine how it tastes, sweet from the mango. You have like a tangy flower and also sweet and fruity, and then you mix it with with chili. Wow, that's a good dessert. It will elevate your asinan pickle. It will elevate your how to say it, your mood. Yeah, taste bad. Yes, it
Yeah,
will
if you want,
enhance the flavor. Yes.
yeah, I would like to add something about changing the sugar to the honey syrup. Like for your own use or for your own consumption, that's a good one. But I think for commercial one, it's like honey syrup. I don't know in Caribbean, but in Indonesia, it's like honey syrup is much pricey than the sugar. So if you think about the commercial one, we use the costly, not the costly, the cheap method that can be used for the processing. If you change it, yeah, of course you can change it because honey syrup is like better to prevent the contamination of the microbes compared to the sugar. But the price for the honey syrup will be high. Yeah, it's up to you. But I think for the commercial one, I will suggest you to use the sugar one, not the honey syrup one.
I also would like to add something. Here in Indonesia, dry mango it's not only for exported, but also most of dry mango producer sell it to the hotel, to these especially hotel with foreign tourists. So they will like to have a dry mango as dessert. I think that will be a good option for you as well to provide to your, I don't know how to say it, apa namanya deh, yang tempat-tempat hotel di pinggir-pinggir pantai itu. Villa or cottage in your country. So resort, yes. So it will be another tropical menu, and it will help in it's also provide another economical value.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And you can serve it during not the season of the mango, during not the season of the mango. If you have
so
like
you will
October,
have mango all the time.
all the time. That's the idea.
Yeah, that's the idea. Ah, ada pertanyaan deh di YouTube enggak?
Itu no.
If you have if you still have any question, you may raise your hands or maybe type it down in the chat box. We still have a few more minutes to discuss. Anybody?
How about chutney?
Yes.
May I ask you a question now? I would like to know about chutney, mango chutney. This is a kind of sweet, a snack, or what? Or same similar like chutney from India? Yeah. Please, Mr. Pronounce it? Llewellyn?
Llewellyn.
Oh, Llewellyn. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Llewellyn. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing?
Yes, good morning, Mr.
Well, Llewellyn's manufacturing company. Now, I was going to ask you about the mangoes. When you are, if you say you're getting like six buckets of mangoes every day, it's how to prepare them before you. Okay, you have them on the unripe, and you need to make sure that you can keep them. So you have to wash them a few times. Wash them a few times in water, then have a sanitizing solution so there's no chemicals, not necessarily chemicals, there's no bacteria on the mango skin. So you can like put them in a bucket and let them ripen on their own without getting black spots on them. So when you get a lot of black spots, I mean, if you leave, it's like when you have a box of mangoes, you have them and you have them all in the box, they'll start contaminating each other once they start getting black and start affecting the other ones. So if you wash them a few times first and then put them into a sanitizing solution, they'll ripen much more easier without getting any blemishes on before you start preparing them for your mango slices.
Yeah, that's true. First you need to sort the good one and the one which already have a mold or contaminated, because the contaminated one will influence the good one. So the first thing to do is that's good. I'm missing the point from the post-harvest point of view. You should pick you harvest the mango and then you should sort and grade it based on their quality. Yeah. So the good one will be the premium quality, and you have several level of quality of grade mango grading. That's true. So you produce what kind of fruit, Mr. Lovelin? What kind of product?
Okay, you've unmuted me now. Yes. We do mango slices, dried mango, guava jelly, guava jam, hot pepper sauce, mango pepper sauce, guava pepper sauce, star fruit, whatever fruits and seasons, try to implement that into a pepper sauce.
You sell it in a local market or export it?
Yes, local market.
Local market.
We don't necessarily have enough right now to sell into the export market. The reason why is that we only have one particular tree that can get crispy mango slice. The particular variety, this is like when it's dried, it's crisp. But other mangoes that you use, they come soft because it's more sugar content in them.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
This is a slightly sour type of mango. So when you dry it, sweet and sour taste, and it's crisp like a biscuit.
Okay, thank you. I see that Mr. Satya, who is raising hand, Kafika from Dominica. Do you still have question? Mrs.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Savika Honore. So I
It wasn't a
saw you raise
question.
your hands.
Yes. It wasn't a question, it was a comment. So a few years ago, there was someone in Dominica who did dry mangoes, but they also paired it with other nuts. So it wasn't just like the chunks of dry mango, it was paired with local cashews
Mm-hmm.
and also local almonds. So I don't know why they shut down, but I thought it was a really cool idea. There's also someone locally who does dried mangoes and it's dipped in local chocolate.
So the
Very
finish,
interesting.
sorry,
So the
Mr. Kap.
finished product is like chocolate on the outside and the dried mango on the inside. It tastes really nice. Yeah. So that's also something that, someone can consider as well. But they're doing it on, because they have a small factory, they're not able to do it on a large enough scale yet to export because their main product is chocolate. So they grow the cocoa beans, they harvest the cocoa, they dry it, and they make chocolate. They make different flavors of chocolate, and then one of the byproducts is like when mangoes is in season, they do chocolate mangoes, but that's very hard to find because they're not able to do it on a large enough scale. So I just wanted to share that.
Thank you for your sharing. That's a quite a good idea. But
Yes.
by covering with the chocolate dip, it will make sure the mango still moist and also preserve the aroma and the sensory profile. So and also chocolate is high in fat. It's also prevent from microbial growth. So that's a good idea. I think it will increase the value of it's not only for as a dry food, but also it's increased as a confectionery product. That's a good
Right.
idea. Yes, thank you, Kavika.
All right. So I think that will be our last question for today. If you still have any question, you may leave message through WhatsApp group or DM one of the admins there. So yeah, as we're approaching to the end of today's session, I would like to thanks everyone for your participation. Thank you for those who asked question and shared their thoughts. And of course, a big thanks to the instructor from Polytechnic Ati Padang for their clear and detailed responses. It is wonderful to see the active engagement from all the participants. And this has been a valuable exchange of knowledge and experience. If you think of more question later, yeah, don't feel free to ask. Uh, feel free to reach us out. Also, please remember that we will continue tomorrow at the same time as we start today. And also a reminder will be sent via WhatsApp group. So please stay tuned and be ready for day 2 of dried mango processing. And for those who watch our live stream in YouTube, don't forget to return back at the same time uh, as the training start today. So yes, on behalf of the organizing team, we'd like to say thank you for everyone once again. Thank you and see you all tomorrow.
See you.
Thank you.
And yeah, see you.
Thank you, Miss Dian, Mr. Daddy.
Yeah,
see
thank you, Mr.
See you
Satya.
tomorrow. Have a nice
See you
day.
tomorrow. Have a nice day.
For us,
And
have a nice evening,
yeah,
actually.
good night,
Yes.
Mr. Satya.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, I will leave.
Thank you, Ibu Esther.
Goodbye.
And also, for those who still want to rewatch the live stream, it's also still available in the Polytechnic Atipadang YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if any of you still have a question and not asking any question, you can also ask us in WA group chat, okay?